reduce its marketplace participation from 15 states currently to just 4 next year. Melissa Francis, co-host of After the Bell on Fox Business Network, here to take us through this, and good morning to you. Yeah. You're like the Obamacare expert around here.
Yeah.
That's a big blow.
It was very logical. I mean, they say, their CEO said, I'm a strong supporter of the exchanges. We regret having to make this decision. They lost $200 million in the quarter. They were looking at losing $300 million in the next quarter. I always say these are public companies. They have a fiduciary legal responsibility to their shareholders. They have to do what's right for profits by law. They can't decide it would be the nice thing to do to continue to lose money, and so they have to pull out. They have no choice. These losses come because of the way the system is set up. You can't charge for pre-existing conditions. All these things that we put in there that people love because they want to pay less are not mathematically possible, so the companies are pulling out, the insurers are going away. This is the death spiral.
Let me read a dozen nonprofit health insurance cooperatives have collapsed.
Yes.
Rate increases of more than 25% in at least 20 states,
yes.
Arizona, Florida, Ohio, and Texas.
Yes.
By the way, 3 of those 4 are very important swing votes.
Yes.
Pennsylvania, there's a company called Highmark, proposed rate increases averaging 41%.
Not to make a profit, but to pay for the sick people who have joined, who are thrilled, who have insurance, and you know, it's great for them. They didn't have insurance, they have it now. The healthy people signed up, their rates went through the roof, they're not using it, and they're saying, you know what, it's cheaper for me to risk getting that penalty than to buy expensive insurance I'm not using. It's all math, it's not political, it was all easily predicted. Donald Trump said early on, we're going towards a single payer system like the VA, where you have the government paying for it because these companies can't survive and enough people won't pay in. The system mathematically doesn't work. He said we were going towards that. People willfully misinterpreted that to mean he supported a single payer system. He wasn't saying that at all. He was saying the math shows this is where we're going. We're going towards a VA system for everyone.
You mentioned the death spiral.
Yeah.
You mentioned single payer.
Yes.
You can't do that unless you change the law, can you?
There's going to be no other way, because you get down to there's one insurance company in the exchange, then there's none, rates go up too high, the whole thing is falling apart. You either dismantle it or you go to a system like the VA. If you do that, again, rich people are going to opt out. They're going to get the best service. They're going to pay out of pocket and they're going to get great service, and the people that are in the system are going to